before we get into the finances, let's look at what is happening in US today. Yeah, today is the beginning of the early voting, in-person early voting. So please, we are encouraging everybody to go and vote, It doesn't matter what you say about government, what you say about president. What matters is voting, taking action. You see, some of us have some issues. Example, if you relocated in the course of the 4 years and your address has changed and that kind of thing, this is the time that for you to go there so that they can sort things out and will help you to vote. Yeah, so we encourage everybody to take advantage of the early voting. Now, a lot have been said about the second stimulus, so let me give you a quick update about the second stimulus and where we stand at. And after that, I'll pick some questions or contributions. Yeah, with regard to the second stimulus, let's talk about where the parties agree. In regards to where they stand, the Democrats, Republicans, the White House, all these three parties, they all agree to the fact that second stimulus check needs to go out. So they all agree to the second stimulus check. They also agree to unemployment benefits, to extend to the unemployment benefits. And they also agree second round of PPP to small businesses. The differences between the Democrats and the Republicans, is the amount that they want to spend. Democrat leader, Nancy Pelosi, wants the amount to be 2.2 trillion, whilst the White House or Republicans want it to be 1.8. Initially, Republicans wanted it to be 1.6, and they pushed it up to 1.8 to be spent. The difference between the 2.2 and 1.8 is about $400 billion. That is what is left right now. Now, it is not really about the amount that is the big problem, but where the amount needs to be spent. That gets a little, politics, and they are still negotiating. There's a hope that they will come to conclusion. For example, in regards to the extra $400 billion, the Democrats want the unemployment benefit to be $600, whilst Republicans or White House want it to be $400 a week instead of $600 a week. So that is one difference between the two. Then also, when it comes to state and local government, Democrats want assistance to be going to state and local government, and also a little more money towards the PPP. Then when it comes to the Affordable Act, Democrats want some money to go into that, and Republicans don't want that, the Affordable Care Act. So that has been some of the differences that they have been negotiating. We are hoping that as early as next week, or before the election, they will compromise and get this stimulus passed so that our people can have extra money in their pocket. But again, this is not to say go and budget for it, but just so that you will be aware about what is going on in America. Yeah. Any question, Uncle Sam?
Not really. Some of these things, you don't bank your hopes on them. You have to go about your activities, do your normal work, and then seize opportunities to make wealth. He came out of the hospital and says no, and then within 24 hours he says yes. That's not where your paycheck is coming from. That's me. That is me, though. That's not where your paycheck is coming from. Add value to the environment in which you are. If you want to stay longer, somebody is quitting, and tell your boss, yeah, I can put in extra hours for the next 2-3 months, and just add value. Because we are being paid on value added, not the clock in, the clock out. That was just by
all right. Thank you so much. Yeah, just a little to add to what you've just said. Yes, we know that $1,200 extra, $1,200 can make a difference. But as Uncle Sam said earlier on, adding value to yourself will do you more good than this one-time $1,200. Yeah, the amount of time that we spend following this second stimulus, what is happening, worrying about it. If we channel the same energy towards ourselves, believe me, the value that we add, the smallest value that we add to ourselves will pay as much bigger than what the government will give us.